Welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We are a nonprofit that gets kids excited about math and science. We're working on our 1990 Mazda RX-7 with a 5.7 liter Corvette LT1 from 1994. And we've been flushing the cooling system, a lot of gunk in there. I can even show you guys this is the reservoir here, and it basically looks like chocolate milk silt inside. We flushed it with the Prestone flush kit, and basically back flushed the whole cooling system. Right now we're going to use a shop vac, so over here, to blow out basically any remainder of the water and gunk. Alright, we use the shop vac to blow out the remainder of the water inside the system. There's still kind of some crud on the top fins of the radiator. It's kind of hard to see right now. That'll light, but just looking in the radiator, this coupler, look at that gunk, that rust. Not sure what this coupler is made of, because the previous owner put this on here, but if it's made out of steel, then it's probably likely that that's made out of steel, because that corrosion is just on that part of the radiator hose. It's unlikely that that glob of rust was somewhere else in the cooling system and just stopped in that coupler, being smooth on the inside as it is. So what we're gonna do is clean out the overflow tank. We removed that already with that chocolate milk gunk in it. Rinse that out. We're gonna put some distilled water in here. Actually, we've already put probably about 1.5 gallons in there already. So we're just gonna go ahead and flush this out, or run distilled in it, just distilled, no coolant, for a good couple miles there. See what other deposits get loosened up. Might even throw in some of the Simple Green HD, so aluminum safe, pretty much the same mixture as the Simple Green made for aircraft, because regular Simple Green will damage aluminum, unfinished aluminum. So we'll go ahead and pick up some of that, run that in there as well, flush it out yet again, and we're really giving the cooling system in this car a proper cleaning. It's hard to tell when the coolant was last flushed, because again, the car wasn't in my possession for 4 years. I don't know if I mentioned that in this episode, but we sold this car back in 2014 to buy the FD, and bought this back at the beginning of 2019. So in those 5 years that this car was not in our possession, the radiator was replaced before we had a different style radiator, not this aluminum one. And I'm pretty sure there's this coolant residual on the front, coolant residual on the shock tower, and that passenger's side valve cover. So I'm pretty sure that when this car got hit, and you can see the damage here, the crinkle in this over here that extends all the way back to the firewall, and why this car consequently has a salvage title now. I'm pretty sure that hit damaged the existing radiator, the fans. I was running a single fan off of a Fiero, actually. So that was probably knocked loose in the accident. And so the coolant was probably replaced at that point in time. but there was quite a lot of residual gunk in the coolant when we flushed it. Now that could have been from the Dex Cool days. So one thing about these GM V8s is that they ran a type of coolant called Dex Cool, which you could not mix with anything that wasn't compatible with Dex Cool, like your regular Prestone Green. You could not mix those, or else it would turn into a gunk. So perhaps there was some residual Dex Cool in here. Actually, when I filled it up, I used Prestone, so that probably wasn't the case. It was probably just old coolant. So regardless, this is where the car stands today. We're going to continue doing some of these maintenance items. Actually, while we've got the car out here, you know, we sanded down some of the rusty spots on the roof. You know, the chipping paint and whatnot. These white FCs are notorious for having peeling paint. So this spot we actually painted with some Orchard Supply hardware, which no longer exists. We threw some of their white spray paint on here just to see how the colors would match up. So that is pretty fresh paint. We'll probably come back. Well, we definitely need to give this car a wash, but just wanted to see how the colors compared here. So anyways, let us know what you guys think. Oh, I forgot. We took off these over fenders too. You can see how dirty it was underneath. We cleaned up the rims, and that is a dirty rim in comparison. What else? Yeah, so we're going to continue working on this, cleaning it up, just making it roadworthy, or it's been on the road, but just making it more visually pleasing. And let us know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Thanks again for watching.